Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. This is the card we're making today. It's this waterfall of flowers, as you can see. Isn't it pretty? So let's get started. So just trying to get myself together. I have punched all of these flowers out from the, let me see what it was called again, the Dandy Designs Designer Series paper, and I'll show you how it is. It's this paper here, and you've got two sides, and I've been punching away for Card Club, as you can see, and I just used the new, let me put that away, the new Petal Park builder punch, which is really nice, and punched all my flowers. So I've done that off camera so we don't have to spend time doing that together, and you can see I have them all here in my little embellishment pack, all our flowers, so we can lay it down. Now the card base is Bermuda Bay, so I've cut a standard A6 card base. So that's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. So you can see here I just cut the main sheet down in half, which is at 14.85 centimeters, and then scored again on the long side at 10.5 centimeters. And then I've taken a piece of basic white that measures 14.35 centimeters by 10, and I've put it through this embossing folder called Cane Weave. It's a 3D embossing folder, and it gives this lovely textured design, and you can use either side depending on what you want to do. So I'm going to stick that down to my Bermuda Bay card base just using some Tombow. And you can actually hear all the texture on the background. I'm just going to put this on the front. And as I said, you can use the embossed or the debossed side, it's up to you. And then I've cut another piece of basic white that measures the same measurements, and all these measurements will be on the blog post, so don't worry about that, you'll find those. And I'm just going to stick this in the centre here, like that. So that's what we've got so far. So I'm going to set that aside just to dry quickly. I'm going to set this aside because that's our embossing folder. I'm going to just do a little stamping, so I'm going to stamp my sentiment now so that I can get that on in place. And I've used this one, Go To Greetings, and I've used Thank You from here. And I'm going to stamp in Bermuda Bay ink. So let's just do that. And just use my grid paper to try and get things straight. Sorry if my head was in the camera. Down and up. There we go. Close up our ink pad. And then I'm just going to have clean up with my simple chamois. Give it a good clean. There we go. Set that aside. And then I'm just going to cut this freehand using my trimmer. So I'll get the trimmer out. You can make this as big or as small as you really wish, it's up to you. I'm just cutting it up, eyeballing it really. It doesn't have to be a specific measurement. have a look at it. I think a little bit more off the bottom. What do you think? Yeah, it'll do. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm going to mat this now on some Bermuda Bay cardstock. I'm just going to stick this down. And then just cut this out by hand. Like that. So that should be fine. And then I'm going to pop this up on some dimensionals. So I've got some edges here that I'm going to use up. Because they're good dimensionals, so use all of your dimensional. Don't waste anything. That will do. Take these backings off. And then I'm just going to centre this in the centre of your card, like that. So that's what we've got so far. And now we're going to just arrange our flowers. So some of these flowers I'm going to put down flat, and some of them I'm going to have raised. You can see here in the original. So I'm just going to spend some time arranging them and then sticking them down, and I'll be back. So you can see I've arranged all my flowers. Some of them I've popped up, some of them are flat, and you can see some of it's overhanging. So I'm just going to cut off anything that's overhanging with my scissors. Just like that. So then we're left with it looking like that. Let's get rid of these little bits. And then finishing touches, I'm going to use some rhinestones just to give some of the flowers a little centre. So this wants to come. I'm just going to put, and I think this just lifts it, having the rhinestones as some of the flower centres. You don't have to do it for all of the flowers, you can if you want. I'm just going to do it for a few. And come on, rhinestone. I'm sorry if I sound funny today or quiet, but I haven't been very well, unfortunately, and if I talk too much or talk too loudly, I start to cough, so hence you have excuse me, hence the way I am. Hopefully I will be better soon. I actually saw the doctor today, the GP, in person, and he's put me forward for more tests and whatever, so We live in hope. There we go. I think one more at the bottom, just to balance it out a bit. So there we go. That's the card. I hope you liked them. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give this video a thumbs up so YouTube know. And please don't forget to subscribe to future videos. As I said, if you need any more information, it's all on the blog post. And the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.